We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Welcome to our review of The Mumbling 7.
I just can't wait for the Hateful Eight crossover. I'm expecting us to turn into an expanded universe.
Damn, I'd watch that.
Although the Ridiculous
Django
6...
cameo.
The Ridiculous 6 might be considered a low point in the franchise.
Ooh, yeah, don't go into that.
So yeah, we just saw Magnificent 7. I got my new Gravity Falls hat, so I'm pretty happy.
Very spiffy hat.
Thank you. Did you like this movie?
I liked it.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, you know, like...
It dragged on a lot longer than I would have liked.
It didn't feel long to me.
It felt long to me.
Okay, there were some parts that felt slow, but, like, I don't know, like, it didn't feel... I never felt like I wasn't entertained. Like, I never felt bored.
I did towards the end.
Okay.
I was kind of like, can we wrap this up? I'm tired. I want to go home. Because that climax fucking dragged on.
Oh, yeah. Seven guys in a town trying to kill an army of people. You know, it's not going to be done.
But there's like, you could have easily, you could have cut some of this shit out. You didn't need the full 23 minutes that climax takes. And it's kind of like, guys, can we wrap it up, please? I'm really fucking tired.
It's pretty much the highlight of the movie. Like, you know, that's like the part
I thought the highlight of the movie was the fight in the middle of the movie. I thought that was the best scene.
Which one?
The one where they go into town and just kill everybody.
Oh, yeah, that was kick-ass.
Yeah, I thought the scene was great. That was kind of, I don't know, like, it felt like just a lot of just dragging death scenes out. And just like, everybody fucking dies. Spoiler.
Well, not everybody dies.
I mean, I know, but like...
This is like the one movie where the black guy makes it.
True.
Yeah.
Have you seen the original...
I didn't see the original Magnificent 7. I do know they made like a spin-off TV series. I'm a lot more familiar with Seven Samurai, the movie that's based off of.
Okay. Well,
and as far as adaptations go, I know it's faithful to that one.
I mean, like it's fine. Yeah. It's an entertaining movie.
Yeah. It is a fun movie.
Like, it is what it is. I mean, it's from the guy who made the Equalizer, and I honestly have the same amount of the same to say about this movie that I did about the Equalizer. We're just like, yeah, it's entertaining. There's some fun parts to it. I mean, there's parts I easily do without, and quite frankly, is like, I don't really know. Like, I think I'm having a couple days where I'm like, I don't know why the fuck I'm here right now.
Oh man,
I'm burnt the fuck out, man.
I get you, man. You're sleeping, right?
I'm trying.
Man.
I'm failing, but trying.
Oh.
It's okay. But anywho, so I mean, I haven't watched the original either, so I don't know how this compares.
I know my brother was really into it. Like, I never saw the full thing. I would like walk in on little bits here and there. I know he watched some of the TV series.
I know it made me really want to watch Tombstone.
Shit, I want to watch Tombstone. That was a good movie.
I've actually never watched that movie from beginning to end.
Really?
I've watched parts of it.
Oh, you're missing out.
I know, that's why I finally want to sit down and watch it. But as far as Westerns go, I mean... It's not perfect. Honestly, I thought this movie was kind of very silly. I mean, like, in a lot of parts.
There was like some goofy shit going on.
In some goofy shit, 90% of the the movie is goofy shit.
I'm pretty sure, like
the villain is insanely.
Oh my god,
goofy.
that fucking villain! I don't remember what his name was. I just been calling him Colonel Ham. So like,
yeah, that's a fair name. Either way, like the intro of the movie is like, oh boy.
What was that one face he was making, and that one scene just like.
I don't even know what he was doing half the time. I don't think he knew what he was doing half the time.
It's just like, motherfucker brings a jar of dirt to threaten people, and I'm just like...
Okay.
I
was half expecting a Johnny Depp line to start playing.
Yeah.
I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt.
I would have think he would like stick a scorpion in there or something, make the kid stick his hand in there.
Yeah,
that would have been
the kid they kept cutting back to throughout the movie for like no fucking reason. I'm like, is this like the Messiah? Is that why they keep?
He's
he gonna
Cowboy
be like
Jesus? Cowboy Jesus.
Is he gonna like being the sequel? Like, I don't know.
The Magnificent Child.
Oh,
you know, you got Air Buds, now here comes Air Buddies.
That sounds like the Magnificent Child. Sounds like a fucking Jesus movie.
It does.
But anyhow, so we had this ridiculous villain who was just hamming up for all it's worth. Let me take this.
He was only in like a few scenes. He had to make something memorable about it. But
either way, it's like they're gonna remember me. In the history books, like, dude, I'm not gonna remember you.
I'm just like, he's like, they're gonna remember me. I'm like, I don't even know your fucking name. They've been saying it a bunch of times, but it keeps like going over my head.
Like Bo said. Anyway, he's
like Bo, yeah.
Stop interrupting me, goddamn! I'm trying to explain.
Fucking hell! All right, calm down. Jesus.
I'm tired. I'm grumpy.
I get you.
But anyway, so he wants to buy this big piece of land, and people aren't too happy about that, and
Like
not
ripping them off.
Not Jennifer Lawrence's husband dies. She did look a lot. I don't know who that was. She did look a lot like Jennifer Lawrence.
She did look a lot like her. I actually do recognize the guy who played her husband.
Oh yeah, like I knew he was gonna die the minute I saw him.
Yeah, he was toast.
Yeah, it's like fucking what's it? I know
he was in White Collar.
White Collar.
Yeah,
he's also in the Magic Mike movies.
I didn't know that.
He is. Yeah, I fucking do. Not proud of that fact, but I do. Actually, Magic Mike 2 wasn't that bad. But anyway,
Okay.
I know. Hey, don't judge it, man. Don't know until you try it.
Okay.
Especially since we got the guy in that movie that's playing Deathstroke now.
Wait, who?
In the new Batman movie, they just announced his casting for like a week ago.
Oh shit! Seriously?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. He was in Magic Mike 1 and 2, so I'm not gonna be able to watch that movie without seeing him and his ridiculous shit he does. In the movie, which is kind of amazing.
I saw him in White Collar, so you know he's
no, not
really
that guy. This is a different guy.
Which guy?
I don't know the actor's name, but I know he was also played Flash Thompson in the first Spider-Man movie.
First one?
Yeah, very first one.
That was years ago.
Yeah.
I can't get a name.
Yeah, but either way, that guy.
No.
But anywho, so not Jennifer. That's the one I call her because I don't know her fucking name. Recruits Denzel Washington after a scene straight out of Django. Like just.
I was wondering if you were thinking that too.
I was like, this is a goddamn shameless ripoff of the scene from Django. It was just it was missing like the long explanation that the doctor gives at the beginning of it. Yes, I have expected. Goes, yes, I need your guarantee that you will not shoot me down like a dog. Like it's
even complete with like there's a black guy riding a horse.
Oh yeah,
even complete with that standard.
No one ever said black guy in a Tarantino movie.
No one ever said black guy. But yeah,
well, we can't say it. I'm not gonna risk that.
I'm not jumping on that. No way.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not touching that one.
Nope. But anyway, Chris Pine, who God bless him, is trying to act badass for chunks of this movie. He's like, it wasn't really working for me.
Kind of
I like him. He's a goofball, but he's like he's good at being a goofball, but he's not really a badass.
I don't know why they keep trying to cast him as like action star.
Like, well,
I mean, like
between this and Jurassic World.
Yeah, like this and Jurassic World, they keep I don't know why they keep going for action star with him. Yes, he's a good-looking man, but like I mean, he's not.
Well, like that, he has like some. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll let you finish.
He's like not like I don't want to say like threatening. Well, I mean like he's kind of lacking like sort of an intimidation factor. Like I mean, there's a certain like. You look at like fucking Dolph Lundgren or something. He's like an action star.
It's kind of like if Speedy Gonzalez tried to be threatening.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, like he's a funny motherfucker, but like if you try to like make him gruff and badass, like
Aliba bitches. Yeah, we get that character too.
Oh my god! Oh like, shit, we do. Yeah.
As much as the movie like really tries to be diverse, most of them are just fucking stereotypes.
Yeah.
Oh sweet.
It's like
Vincent D'Onofrio's fine me. He's brought the light of the Lord. Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio's in this movie too.
So I thought he was adorable.
Instantly became my favorite character.
He was like my favorite guy. Like he is such a. Like, he was the Kikucho of the movie.
Which of course means, spoiler alert, he dies first.
But
anyway,
he's an adorable.
I don't need to see my Elgy Mug any more than I already do. But anyway,
he's an adorable motherfucker.
But anyway, back to Chris Pine. He has the most baffling, like, intimidation scenes like I've seen, like in a Western ever, which is really weird. Like, one of his big bads moments early on in the movie is like when two people like hold him up, and let me finish, don't interrupt me. Where he has like these two people that hold him up at gunpoint because apparently he tried to like screw them out of money at some point early. Oops, sorry. Fuck. I'm sitting there.
Hands down, pause review.
You don't look at me. Anyway, and they bring him out to this courtyard by a mine, which apparently Chris Pine really does not want to go into a mine because there are rats in there.
Yeah, rats are nasty.
Fine, fair enough. But then he starts like all of a sudden and goes, "All right, pick a card," and I'm kind of like, "What the fuck?" It's like, is this a thing they do? And what was this in the original? I don't know if this is in the original. I don't know.
Be able to tell you.
Like, I didn't like the part where like the guy has the erection I had of. What the fuck are you doing? And like the brothers and they're like, come on, Earl, go with it. I like magic tricks. you know I like magic. Kind of like, okay. And I'm kind of like, at no point did I think something was up, because I can't imagine anyone on their deathbed going, wait. Are you watching close? Oh, I'm just going to the Prestige now. Fuck. I was like, oh yeah, somebody did do that. It was in the Prestige. Anyway, just one of those bad, like, I don't know, is this like a thing he does every time? Does this work a lot? Like,
for me, like when Chris Pratt's trying to be intimidating, he's not intimidating. He looks like a guy who's making fun of a guy who's trying to be intimidating.
Kinda.
That's what it looks like to me when he tries to
that.
be threatening.
And like, even there's another scene later on where after he's recruited simply because he happens to be in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
That kind of baffled me too. Because it's like Denzel Washington goes like careful effort to recruit like a specific kinds of people. But Chris Pratt, he just like recruits because he happened to be in the same town he was at the time.
He was nearby.
He was nearby.
Yeah, he was local. He was there. He had a gun.
It worked out well. Yeah. Because he didn't see him do like the magic trick bullshit. So like clearly didn't know anything he could do. So I'm kind of like, I guess he just along for the ride, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the girl not Jennifer Aniston. Not Jennifer Aniston.
Well, she's not Jennifer Aniston either, but
not Jennifer Lawrence, recruits in Washington, but she also has like this buddy that comes along with her.
That guy.
Who just kind of disappears halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
So like I didn't know why they even bothered developing him at all.
I don't know.
Because like there's a scene when they're at a campfire in like Native American territory for reasons. I don't know.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Where they're like, before that point, they try to recruit Vincent D'Onofrio, who kind of just wanders off after they like make an offer, but he shows back up after them for reasons.
That's pretty much one of the weakest points of the movie. There's not a lot of talking.
Well, like that's like there's a lot of talking, and just not many people are saying anything that matters.
Yeah.
But anywho, so they got that going on, and like Chris Pratt like calls the other guy over, was like, "Hey, come here for a second," and he goes, "We want you to teach you a lesson of how to shoot and stuff like that." And he goes, "Here's a card. I want to take the card as hard as you can, fast as you can.
Take this stone out of my hand."
What's that from?
Oh, that was just like kung fu movie cliche, like snatch this pebble from my hand, and I'll teach you kung fu. That's the vibe I was getting from that.
Fair enough, but he does it twice, and takes it once, and Chris Pratt pulls a gun and he goes, "Listen, 3, it was never about the card." I'm like, what the fuck was the point of that, you asshole? Was anything valuable taught here?
I was thinking like he was trying to teach the guy like you have to be smarter than your opponent or something. That's the vibe that isn't like
Chris Pratt being a dick.
Yeah, he was being a dick about it. Yeah.
Like that's the vibe. Like I was like, you are in no way being helpful here, douchebag. Just like, you are not helping at all. So we got that. We got fucking what's his name? Confederate soldier guy.
Oh, Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke, who is just in a completely different fucking movie. Because like he's in this hardcore like Western war movie. We suffer from PTSD, and he can't fire a gun. Everyone's kind of like, "I'm making the jokes," and Ethan Hawke's like, I've seen things. He's the one that goes up to a comedy club and just goes, "I've seen the horrors of war."
He like goes on stage for the comedy club and he's just like, "Any of you guys seen a man's intestines strangle him?" Like the intestines came out, and I don't fucking know.
He's the guy that goes to a comedy club and starts doing the Apocalypse Now speech.
They cut off all their arms. Just like, Jesus Christ.
The brilliance of that. Tell a joke! Be funny! Lighten up! Jesus. But even then, like, I was laughing to myself because, like, he hangs out with the Asian guy who's just need to be the Asian type stereotype. Like, basically, he's Jackie Chan from Shanghai Noon if he wasn't as quirky.
Yeah, like, what was it? There was a guy in the original. I remember this. There was a guy in Magnificent Seven who was like the knife guy. He was like really good at throwing knives. He could throw a knife faster than a guy could pull out a gun.
Yeah,
and
which is what they show in the first show movie.
He was white, but and like.
I guess they want to make more ethnic. Okay.
I guess. Yeah, it's just.
It doesn't make it kind of racist because it is like a kind of an Asian stereotype.
A little bit, like you watch a lot of movies where they're like,
like whatever, I'll go with it. It's like whatever. It's fine. It's fine enough. But Ethan Hawke are buddy.
He did a bunch of cool shit, but like
Yeah, but anyway, Ian and Ethan Hawke are like buddies.
Yeah.
And there's a part when they're at a bar, and Ethan Hawke leans over, and Billy goes, "I've seen the owl again. He told me, like, if I pull the trigger, I'm gonna die," or something like that. And I'm kind of like, what, is this like the fucking cosmic owl from Adventure Time? Because that's all I was thinking is like, it was just a dream. Yeah, if it's the cosmic owl was there, that's a prophetic dream. You listen to that shit.
I'm glad that you, like, understood what he was saying. I didn't figure... That motherfucker was mumbling so much. I could not.
Because he's in a different fucking world.
I heard the cosmic owl coming, or like,
I was like, he's talking about the cosmic owl for some fucking reason, and I'm like, okay, this is a thing that's happening, and like a lot of there was a lot of mumbling, there's a lot of and like a lot of kind of like the female, not Jennifer Lawrence character is kind of inconsistent for the first half of this movie, where it's like, is she supposed to be like the weak woman character or the strong like shooter type? Because I'm kind of getting mixed signals on this.
Like, I think they were going for like a strong shooter type.
Well, yeah, but like they kept getting that mixed up because like on one hand she's like crying and squealing and like acting
when her
scared.
Was getting shot.
No, but after that, when she's talking with Denzel Washington, she got all emotional and not necessarily really all that tough. And if you like when they try to recruit the Mexican guy, same thing. So I'm kind of like, I'm not really getting a lot of consistency here, guys. I could use a little... It gets better as the movie goes on, but after a while, it's kind of like, you guys need to make me remind what I do want to do with this fucking character. But yeah, once they get into town, they have a shoot Stouts. Yep. And it's fun. Yeah, it's like, in my opinion, like the best scene in the movie, because it's just like 7 people just fucking demolishing all these people. Oh, yeah. And Ethan Hawke just going, like there's
that random cut to...
Again, just being in a completely different movie from everyone else. Can it cut to that, to Vincent D'Onofrio just going, bang, snap, crack.
That guy was my fucking favorite.
Oh, he was mine too. Like the minute I saw him, I was like, all right, he's my favorite. I immediately like him because it's the Kingpin, but he's in the Western. And until I heard him talk, I was kind of like, is he gonna talk like that the entire movie? Because if he is, that might be a problem. Because he sounds like
a sweetheart,
but he sounds like he's hurting his throat doing that fucking voice.
A little bit.
Like if I try to talk like this,
if I try to talk like this,
and thankfully he didn't do it the entire time. He didn't do that the entire time. But I was like, I did like the Chris Pratt line where it's like, I believe that bear was wearing human clothes.
That was funny.
And of course, it's all building up.
Funny jokes in this movie.
Yeah. But then it tries to be like extra serious towards the end, and I think that's kind of what I felt like it dragged on for me more and more, because it's kind of like this is like taking itself way too seriously now, especially when. Spoiler alert, when the main villain gets taken down by Denzel Washington has this big dramatic speech that has a revelation of why he wants to do this. Like, I feel like it's been much more... I was like, this should have been told to us a long fucking time ago.
Like, there wasn't a lot of... There was, like, little bits here and there, like...
They mentioned his sister.
Yeah, they mentioned his sister, but, like, that's kind of it. Like... Yeah, you know, like make sure you fight in the battle in front of us instead of the battle behind us. And
it's kind of like you just spraying this exposition overload in my face, and I'm kind of like, okay, we're doing this now. I mean, it's Denzel Washington, so he pulls it off fine. Yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of like this is a lot of information thrown in the last fucking second of the movie.
Pretty much.
Like, this would have been much more effective if you actually spent some time to actually, develop your characters. Because a lot of the times you see them all together, you just kind of just laugh and giggle and tell stories and shit, which is fine, because like I did legitimately feel something when some of these characters died. So like I did feel legitimately sad when Vincent D'Onofrio died.
Oh my god.
Or when Chris Pratt died. I was like,
Chris Pratt had a good one.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I'll give credit. Like I was still getting somewhat attached to these characters, but like I'm probably not gonna remember a whole lot about them this time next week.
Yeah. I mean, at least they were a lot more memorable than Suicide Squad. I mean, like, just like, I did not give a shit about most of the people in Suicide Squad, but these guys, they were actually like, I could care about them.
I don't really care too much when Asian guy died, or even
which guy?
Asian guy.
His character was Billy Rocks.
Oh, I'm terrible at names. This is a well-known fact.
I mean, there were all their names were on gravestones. I'm just guesstimating.
And I like how they like put mementos on each individual grave just because they knew you'd forget what their goddamn name was.
I mean, like, what was it? There was a thing in the other, I think it was in the original, like, Seven Samurai, where they, like, stuck their swords in the ground in front of their graves, but, like, you know, even then I was thinking, like, someone's gonna just run off with those swords. They're just sitting there.
I would. Nah, I probably wouldn't. I'm not that much of an ass.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool, free sword.
Yeah. That's one of my rules. Don't mess with people's graves. Just, get some bad voodoo.
Have you tried it?
No.
Hasn't hit me so far. I'm kidding. I don't do that. Don't read into that. But anywho.
Yeah.
So yeah, big explosion stuff happens. Mostly everyone dies except like 2 characters had the least development of the bunch. So of course they make it till the end.
I mean, you know, if they died, we wouldn't really get a whole lot out of it. I mean, was it the...
Well, yeah, but of course the 2 Indian characters have to fight because they're both Indian.
I was kind of waiting for that. I was like, he's going to kill him. I know this guy's going to die, and that guy is going to kill him.
I was kind of like, that's why I felt kind of lost around. It seems like, is there some unspoken history these 2 characters have or something? Because they make it look like it's personal, yet the only thing they have in common is they're both Native American.
Yeah. One of them's like...
One's wearing yellow, one's wearing red. It's as much rivalry as red versus blue.
Was it? Only thing I could think about would be like the biggest. I mean, it's like these guys were in a band together, but like one guy sold out to like this big record label, and he's like, "It's not about the music anymore," and then he stabs him. Or something like that. That's the closest anecdote I could come up with for that.
Just as good explanation as any.
You know.
Whatever. At this point, like, it doesn't really matter all that much.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, honestly, it's fine. It's a rental.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I don't know if I'd pay full price. I was entertained when it counted.
It was a fun
Dragged down a little bit for me, but then again, it's also because I'm fucking tired.
Yeah,
so maybe
that'll do it.
It's because it's like 11 o'clock at night right now, and I've been working. I have been up late for the past 2 days straight.
Oh, man. You gotta get some sleep.
I do, and I gotta wake up at work tomorrow too. It's okay. I got Monday afternoon off. I'll rest then.
Cool.
I'll rest when I'm dead.
Nice.
But yeah, I can't think of a whole lot else to talk about. Can you?
I mean, like, I got a brief little thing is, like, why is whiskey more, like, people toss around whiskey a lot more than money in this movie, but save that, like, honestly, yeah, it's just kind of a fun, like, shoot-'em-up kind of movie. It's a, oh, God, what is it? It's a dick flick. Like, you know, you don't exactly, you know, it's the guy equivalent of a chick flick. You don't really come for good story or plot. You come to watch a bunch of motherfuckers shoot a bunch of other motherfuckers. And, like, you know,
they don't even do that until, like, the last 20 minutes of the movie.
But, you know, still, it's pretty fun. You know, it's just a fun movie. Like, you know, that's what I gathered. You know, it's a fun, good time kind of movie. You know,
it's okay.
You know, you can have a couple people over, watch, you know, just like...
I don't know, like, this is one of those movies, like, I probably won't watch this again.
All right.
Like, I don't know.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah, so, let's just talk about trailers on. So,
Cool.
Surprisingly, only a couple of these trailers I've gotten before. I take back 3 of these I've gotten before. I got Gold, which is a new Matthew McConaughey movie.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew McConaughey with awkward hair. I'm down.
I was like, they're really balding his ass.
Oh, yeah. Roll down.
Kind of. Oh, yeah, thank you. It's getting kind of stuffy in here, yeah.
That happens everywhere I go. Don't be afraid.
Gotcha.
Anyway. But yes, we got Gold, and that looked.
It looks like a.
I don't know. It looked interesting. Like they kind of told us the entire fucking movie in the trailer, which is annoying. But
it was it's one of those true story movies.
Yeah. But at the same time, I was like, you need to tell me every fucking thing that happens in the movie in the 2-minute trailer. Can we just nod for once?
You know, it looks like one of those. It looks like a good movie. Just not one I'm probably gonna see. I'm probably not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to see it. Like,
it comes out on Christmas, and apparently it's going to be a fucking busy time again. Because, of course, it is. Christmas is always the worst time for movies.
Yes, it is.
Because 1,000 movies comes out, and everybody's out of town.
Well, I'm local. I don't go anywhere.
Then we got Nocturnal Animals, which so down for that movie. Amy Adams, Michael Shannon, Jake Gyllenhaal, fucking down. You had me at Michael Shannon.
Yeah. Oh my god! As soon as we saw Michael Shannon, we both got excited. Oh my god! Yes.
Yeah. Oh my, yeah. So I'm totally never that movie. Actually, I think it actually looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, it does look good.
Speaking of movies that I got actively excited for.
Oh fucking hell! Right.
We got the trailer for the new Shyamalan movie, and I can't wait. I am so excited.
I'm gonna be in my hole just.
It's called Split, and it looks amazing. Oh my god, I want to see this.
Oh man.
Because it's James McAvoy being 23 different characters.
That I want to see, but literally any other director would make that look good.
Oh no, it's because of Shyamalan. He looks better.
Fuck you.
Dude, you didn't see The Visit. The Visit was amazing.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying it's amazing.
You know, this trailer did to me what was it? Same thing the Devil trailer did to me.
It
tricks me into thinking it's gonna be a good movie until it says Shyamalan on it.
Oh, and that's when I knew it was gonna be great.
As soon as Shyamalan comes up, I'm like, fuck! I was almost interested.
That's when I knew it was gonna be great. That's I got actively excited when I saw from the writer of Sixth Sense, Devil, The Visit.
I was reading all those, and
you and I both. I'm oh no.
No.
They're slowly, you couldn't see it, but I just got this huge shit-eating grin on my face. I'm and then it helps because it's a huge head. The fucking truck is back. Huge headline on my face right now. Shyamalan! Let's go! So down.
Oh man.
So down.
Good luck, Michael. Good luck.
I don't need luck, sir. I have Shyamalan. He's gonna protect me.
Oh fucking hell! God, this thing is fucking
wait. So can't wait. Yeah, then we got Assassin's Creed again, which
Michael Fassbender and Jeremy Irons. The only reason I'm interested.
Is Jeremy Irons in that movie?
Yeah, he was in the trailer.
Oh, is he?
I mean, he shows up with his arms behind his back, looking through a window. But,
okay.
Doing actor things, and then he was briefly in the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we got a fist fight, which. Oh, is that the fucking
that was
Ice Cube and, Ali versus what's his name and Batman versus Superman. Yeah. You know what's next? 50 Cent versus Charlie Day.
No, it was Ice Cube.
No, Ice Cube, duh, sir. I'm tired.
Get your rappers right.
I don't follow the rapping industry. It's lucky I know who 50 Cent is.
Yeah. There's only one rapper that I know of that does a bunch of
I was the whitest person to go see Straight Outta Compton, all right?
Point taken.
Even then I was like, who the hell's that guy? I don't know any of these people. Ice Cube's the only one I fucking recognize in that movie. I don't like rap. I've never followed any of it, ever. But anyway, Ice Cube versus Charlie Day. Okay.
I thought that looked kind of funny.
You were laughing more at that than I was.
Okay. And I'll accept that. I don't know what it was, but just it's very it's one of those movies that at first, when the trailer first came up, it's Ice Cube saying I'm gonna fight you on the parking lot where everyone can see, and Charlie Day's what? And I thought oh, it's cute because they're acting like little kids, and then they're actually teachers. I'm okay, this is actually kind of fucking funny.
Honestly, this is a scenario that could easily be solved with 3 phone calls.
Yeah, pretty much.
To a lawyer.
Yeah.
To a police officer.
Yeah.
And to a judge.
Yeah.
This movie's over in 10 minutes.
It's one of those.
It's called a fucking restraining order, assholes. A person is actively threatening you.
Yeah.
That you have options. And the police take that seriously. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's called assault. It's a big crime.
That's a thing, yes. It's one of those.
I'm not the target audience for that movie.
Yeah, I get you. For me, it looks like one of those movies you're gonna have to turn, people are gonna have to turn their brains off for. Just
that's gonna be.
I just thought it was just a silly premise that looked like a bit of fun.
I don't know. I just think of all the possible combinations you could have. I don't think of legendary versus matches, I don't think Ice Cube and Charlie Day is exactly going to fall in the category. I feel like they've already...
That was kind of the point of the movie. Charlie Day's like a total wuss throughout the
I know, but I feel like if you're comparing this to like the legendary Batman versus infamous Batman versus Superman at this point in the game, you're kind of overselling yourself movie.
I think they were doing it like sarcastically.
I don't think they were.
No, it looked sarcastic to me.
Anyway.
Like they were naming like Tupac versus Biggie Smalls, and then it's all like Ice Cube versus Charlie Day. Just like,
okay.
I think they were just going for irony there.
Whatever. I don't really care.
All right.
Then we got Underworld, which I've gotten this trailer before.
All right.
You ever watch any Underworld movies?
I saw the first one. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool movie.
They're like dumb B movies. Yeah. Traditionally.
Yeah.
They don't really pretend to be anything else. Then you got Passengers.
Oh yeah,
Which one was this one?
That was the one with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence and actual Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Where they're in space and they wake
kind of
up before everyone else. Yeah,
that actually looked kind of interesting.
Kind of a sci-fi thriller kind of
like The Shining if it was in space.
Pretty much.
Where like the robot butler is like the butler in The Shining.
Yeah, I was kind of getting that vibe too.
He tells Chris Pratt to murder everyone. You know he must do, Chris.
Pick up that croquet mallet.
You've seen The Shining, right?
I've seen The Shining.
Okay, just making sure.
In the book, it was a mallet.
Oh, is there a mallet? Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, he's waving around a croquet mallet. It's just not nearly as threatening.
Fair enough.
They made it an axe in the Jack Nicholson movie because, that shit's actually scary.
Yeah. Or then just walking down a hallway like Mario and Donkey Kong. Alright, so you got any final thoughts for The Magnificent Seven?
It's a fun movie. You can watch it once, maybe a couple times, but I don't think it's gonna be like huge, but like
I mean, we got a pretty packed house.
Yeah, it was a good crowd. I mean, it kind of has that sort of summer action film vibe, but it's like it's a fun movie. I enjoyed myself.
Alright.
I enjoyed myself. It was fun.
It's okay. Yeah. It's worth maybe like a matinee. There's some parts I like, but for me, it's like, again, it doesn't help. I'm tired. I think it's like this is kind of dragged on for me. But
we gotta do another review of this movie at.
I'm not gonna watch this movie again.
That's fine.
Like I was entertained for the 2 hour, for at least an hour and a half of the movie I saw, but I have no intention of seeing this again.
Okay.
So I think it's all we got. I think later this week I gotta check out Storks, and I want to try to check out at least one of the movies I missed last week. But we'll see what happens. There's not as much time I have. So thank you guys for watching. See y'all later.
Thank you kindly.